Greetings, travelers, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Splatoon Amiibo Challenge Edition, presented by Draco Breach. Last time, we beat Tier 2. This time, we're moving on to Tier 3, and no, I'm not bored with this challenge yet. It's actually quite fun to play. Let's see. And of course... oh, this ought to be interesting. Oh, come on. I had that. Haha, you didn't get me. You got me that time. That was me not paying attention, apparently. Anyway. Okay, so, now that we've gotten that rather erroneous start out of the way, we are down to the last 3 items on my E3 hit list. And, arguably, I have saved the best for last. Oh, you know what would be helpful? I actually remember to do that. That's not gonna reach. Oh well. You think you can hit me? You are mistaken. Anyway, these are some titles that I am definitely looking forward to, including Star Ocean, 5, Integrity and Faithlessness. I've really got to agree with some people that the title is a little on the weird side, but weird titles don't matter all that much. Star Ocean 5 looks to be a great addition to the Star Ocean franchise. Which actually has origins on the SNES. Now, unfortunately, the first game in the series actually didn't make its way to North America, although there are fan translations of it. But no, it was later. It was later brought to North America, wasn't it? I think it was, because I think I have it on PSP. I can't remember. That's unusual, considering that it would definitely be a title that I would be interested in purchasing. But I seem to remember actually getting it on PSP, so I'm going to say that it did finally make its way to North America. Anyway, they're introducing something that is new to the franchise, namely a larger fighting group. For the first time, you can have 6 playable characters on the field at the same time. I mean, it seems interesting. I like the idea of having 6 playable characters. That way, I don't feel like I'm leaving anybody out. Well, unless there's a lot more than 6 characters to play, of course. So, that is one thing that I am definitely interested in. Oh, that moving. That looks great. I think I have enough covered. Missed. Okay. I need to go back down. Not that far down. I are brilliant. Anyway, we saw a little bit of the characters, we saw a little bit of the gameplay. It looks like some standard Star Ocean gameplay elements. You travel through space, of course. I want to know, you know, why this specific title, why they said, you know, integrity and faithlessness, because that seems like an odd title to be sure. Need more ink. So it will be interesting to find out what the inspiration for the title actually ends up being. And if Square Enix has talked about it, then I missed that part of their discussion. And whoops. And next on my hit list is probably the title that I am looking forward to the most, Xenoblade Chronicles X. It is called Xenoblade Cross in Japan, although I'm not entirely sure why. Well, probably because they just like saying out even letters like X, whereas North America will say X because it's a letter. Japanese players will say cross, and it makes sense. Although there are titles where, whoops, where when you see an X, it's actually nothing said there, like the manga Holic, which is 3 X's. Oh, okay, these guys. This ought to be interesting. An Octolink challenge with the charger. Let's see. Nope, cannot reach you from here. This is going to be very interesting, because these guys move around so much. Huh, okay. But you can snipe them. So, Xenoblade, we finally have some information on the localization, and the voices for Lin Li and Elma were heard for the first time. I liked Lin Li's voice. I'm not sure I am a fan of how Elma sounds. I don't know why. Her Japanese VA sounds... I don't know how I would describe her. Almost aloof, I guess you could say. She's kind of... Come on, show your face. Almost cold and calculating is how she sounds. And that's not meant as an insult at all. It's just... Oh, come on. It's just my impression, I suppose. Oh, I had 2 pieces of armor? I didn't even notice. I was not paying any attention. But Xenoblade Chronicles X is a game that I am going to be Let's Playing on this channel. So, that's something to look forward to. And the last item on the agenda is Yoshi's Woolly World. There are so many levels of adorable to that, it's not even funny. I do like that Nintendo is approaching it from a anybody can play it kind of perspective of not necessarily diluting the challenge, but making it so that even a player who's less skilled can approach the challenge in a slightly easier way. Basically the casual mode of the game allows less skilled players to have wings on Yoshi's back and play a much less intense game. Yeah, that was not going to end well. So there's lots of things to look forward to, and I do like some of the things that they're revealing about the game, including why you're collecting wool. The fact that you can play as different patterned Yoshis is going to have a lot of customization, allow you to really play as the kind of Yoshi you want to play as. That did not go anywhere. There's going to be something over here, isn't there? I'm always suspicious. Okay. There was you. So Yoshi's Woolly World is another game that I am looking forward to. I like a wide variety of games. I don't dislike a game just because of how it looks or doesn't look. I am looking forward to Yoshi's Woolly World, and I do not mind. Oh, this is going to hurt. This is going to not hurt at all. Good. And I do not mind admitting that at all. And I really hope that anybody who's interested in that game picks it up. Where? Okay, you're going there. Other than that, I can't really think of anything. Oh. Really? Oh well. Lost an armor piece just as I was going in. Charge Shot actually makes this challenge strange. I don't know, both more and less difficult, because I guess you could get closer and just rapidly tap for kind of quick fire, but that doesn't get the shots very far. So overall, like I said, I really think gamers won E3. For a long time, I've never liked to say, you know, company X, Y, or Z won E3. I've just not been interested in saying that. Oh, this challenge is going to... Oh... Well, I'm going to plan ahead, and hopefully this works. There were a lot of wonderful announcements for fans of games at E3. Whether you like the big AAA productions, whether you like less financially backed productions, and some of the less popular games, I suppose, had announcements right before E3 or even during E3. As an example, one game that I am looking forward to is announced by Atlas for localization. Now, I can't remember the company who actually developed the game, but the name of the game is Stella Grow. No, not Grow. I always mess that up. I don't know why. Stella Glow. Now, one of the big reasons that I like the look of the game is because I love song magic in games. There's just something about song magic. I liked the Artonelico series, and I have every game in that series. And that's why I'm looking forward to Stella Glow, is because it incorporates song magic and actually reminds me of Luminous Arc. In fact, I believe the developers are the same original developers who developed Luminous Arc, which I'm still a little angry that Luminous Arc 3 never got localized. But I guess in a sense we are getting it finally, just maybe not in a way I was expecting or fans were expecting. So I'm really hopeful that that game does well, because I like niche titles like that. And again, I cannot stress enough, I love song magic in games. And this phase is going to be interesting because lots of unpaintable surface. This is not going to end well. This is very much not going to end well. Oh, this is... Where are you here? I'm going to avoid you for a little... oh! Rats! 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 Oh, come on! Leave me alone. Let me paint. I think I might have the advantage here. I might. And I don't. Oh, good. I got you! Got you! So yeah, there were games like Stella Glow that may not have gotten their time in the spotlight, but still had some announcements either immediately before E3 or during E3. And there's lots of things to look forward to. There really are. So, with that out of the way, I have finished the third tier of the Inkling Girl challenges, and I have finished my personal E3 hit list. Those are the games that I am most looking forward to, and I would like to hear what my audience is looking forward to. So, without further ado, this is Draco Breach reporting out. God bless and safe travels.